Ow, ow! What is going on, folks? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I told you yesterday, I'll tell you today, if you guys are Call of Duty fans or fans of drama, come back every single day because I got a lot of videos out there to cover for all of you guys. Now, most importantly, Huntsmen taking this past weekend in a crazy event. I would say, man, they look smooth. They look ice cold. They look about as good as they have since the start of the season. Was Prestinni the answer? I have no idea. Formal seems to be back from his slump. I think the giant lingering question we all got to wonder, though, can this last? They made it look very, very impressive. Can it last, though? We all know them as a team who rides on momentum. They ride on this kind of fresh aspect. Of course, a brand new player, that being Prestinni, alongside his very own twin brother. They make it work. And of course, you could not have asked for a better opening event with these guys. Can they keep it going, though? The thought has to be at least in the back of your mind. Besides all of that, though, of course, what a great event for a few teams out there. Besides of which, I would say your top 4 teams you expected to probably make playoffs did make playoffs. Guys, I got a video coming sometime soon around the Seattle roster. I have not seen, I don't think, any roster. This goes across multiple esports being this broken. Not all falls into players, by the way. Whatever mismanagement behind the scenes is going on, it is very apparent. If you guys want that video, well, you're going to get it no matter what. That video should be out tomorrow because they have serious issues. Along with them, you see a team like Paris who has not done anything since week 1 and 2, and we all know it. LAG is LAG. And then we go to our playoff teams out there. New York, they still look improved with Mac Melts, and it got to kind of wonder, though, is Mac Melts enough? Besides all of the stuff he does for this team, he obviously, in addition to this team, has made them that much better. Is the team around him, though, enough? I just don't know anymore. You look towards a team like OpTic, though, you got to feel bad for these guys as well. They've complained now, back-to-back events about server and connection issues, and I would say rightfully so. That did continue into this event very early on. It seems that OpTic, more than any other team out there, struggles with ping and connection and server issues, and it's quite apparent and it's quite obvious. I mean, we all saw the nade. And then on top of all of that, you feel really bad for OpTic because last weekend we head to Florida, and what cost them a championship, what cost them a grand final against FaZe, was one map and one moment. We don't know if that was a connection issue. Obviously, you can't accrue all of that to it, but you got to wonder if they were on a level playing field, could they have turned it around? They lose based off one moment. That series could have been flipped entirely around with FaZe, and same with London. It comes down to a single map, maybe some particular moments out there, and that series could have gone either way. It cost them a grand final. The past event, it cost them a grand final appearance. This event, you feel bad for OpTic, and will this be some sort of blow, or will this, back-to-back top 4, a grand final past event, now top 4 this event as well? Their best performances have been so far with terrible connection issues. Will they keep it up with this roster? I don't know, but besides all of that, when it comes down to the grand finals, you would say a great showing for London. They have finally bounced back. The Twins are back as well, looking very, very scary. And, are they back? Are they officially back? We have seen these over-the-sea teams really not perform until this past weekend. Paris still not there, but London, a great bounce back for them. I would still say Chicago making it look very good. Up into the grand final, yes, a Dom separated by that small of a margin. This could have flipped the entire series. It could have easily gone to a map 5 as well, but it didn't. Chicago, besides that grand final, I would say made it look pretty darn clean, and you can't complain too much about a run like that. Can they keep it going? Can they keep the momentum going? And if they have a bad result, will it end the same way they did earlier? I think that's a fair question to ask, but alongside them, you see a New York team and an OpTic lineup out there doing pretty well. They're definitely improved from early on in the season. They are slowly climbing those rankings. London is sticking in there as well. Paris has not done much for a long time. LAG is LAG. Seattle is completely broken. I will say this, though, with the announcement of a $2 million prize pool for first place, and CoD Champs will include all 12 teams, and these teams going back and forth, and a lot of these series being super close and one map swings. That's all it takes. I could not be more excited for champs as we slowly approach it. Was Prestinni the answer? If you're Florida right now, you just signed Awakening and you're potentially going to bench Mox. They're going to experiment with those two guys, and you gave away, you know, what some people say is one of your better players, if not your best player, to one of the already better teams who have now gotten even better. You got to wonder what they're thinking right now. We have Gunless rumors to OpTic on top of that. If OpTic look this good, could Gunless improve that roster in the long term? We just don't know, right? Especially with online play and all these results going back and forth. We just do not know. But stay tuned, everybody, because the drama, the news is going to continue with Call of Duty and other esports as well. Until then, drink your water, drink a coffee, maybe stop back by later today or tomorrow. We got tons of stories coming out. Until then, take care of yourselves. What a weekend.